So it is May 29th, day 6. What did I do today? I worked this morning. I got up at 8:30, had some breakfast, made some eggs and some sausage, and ran off to work at Urban. And I worked 10 to 7. No real hiccups, no big design emergencies, or fitting room emergencies or folding emergencies. So that was good. And then I ran home and I had to grab some invoices for William Strauss. I had to get the photographer's invoice and chase him down to get that so he can get paid. And then I had to draft up my invoice, and then I drafted up some invoices for Berlin and the Abbey and Decibel. It's the end of the month, so I usually do invoices. I do them every 15 days about, just because I found that if you do graphic design or creative director, people, don't really realize that that's what you do for a living, and you'll get your checks like 2 months later, unless you're on top of your stuff. So I did that today, which feels good. I made more money than I thought I would this month, so maybe we'll take some vacations this year. But yeah, and then also I had to work with Kramer PR, and every week he does a blog posting on a website called 2312, and it works with C3. It's the company that puts on Lollapalooza, and they do like an entertainment sort of website where you can interact and say that you're gonna go here or go there a certain night, and you can win tickets and stuff like that. It's a good website to check out. But he does a blog on there every week called the Tastemaker Wrap Up and Review, and it just talks about what happened in the last week and what's going to happen this week. And I basically set it up for him, create like an HTML like template to make it look pretty. So we had to do that preparation. We had to create some photo layouts for ASL Multimedia. They're a photography company that he works with and that I work with occasionally, who takes pictures of events, and we had to contact them and get photos so I could put them into the blog. And then Glitter Guts, which is also a popular photography sort of thing that goes out to the parties and takes pictures, and grab some pictures for the Tastemaker meetup that they have every once a month. So it was busy, but it only took maybe 2-3 hours to get that all done, and did my invoices and everything else I'm caught up with. I got everything to all my clients for the day, all that I can think of. I always run into my email at 1 a.m. and realize that I didn't do something. So maybe I should do that after I do this. Well, let's take a little peek about my Facebook page, and we'll see what's going on with that. So this is my Facebook. I mostly use it to network with my friends a little bit, but seeing that I only really have that one friend, Gia, it's kind of difficult. I do use it a lot for my actual website, to drive traffic to that. I have a nice little page set up here for 312 Design. I link to some parties that I do advertisements for, such as Stardust and Berlin and the Abbey and other things like that. I always like to showcase my work on here. I've been working on a new blog that I've wanted to link into my website and then streamline with Facebook. Twitter, I think, is a really great tool in driving people to my website just to see what's going on and get feedback about what I've been working on. But I found that most people respond best with Facebook. Maybe people haven't jumped on the Twitter train yet. I'm not exactly sure. So let's chat a little bit about who I share my creativity with. I have one main friend. Her name is Gia. Excuse me, a client of mine just chatted me on Facebook, excuse me. And her name is Gia, excuse me. All right, I'm back. And I've known her for like 3 or 4 years, 2 to 3 years actually, not 3 to 4, not that old. And we went to college together, and we kind of bonded, and we did some photography projects together, which is really where we found our niche in interacting with each other, I guess. We've done several art projects together. We always consult whenever we talk about anything. I send her every flyer that I've ever done and say, is this good? Do you like this? And she says, yeah, I do. Or she says, no, well, you gotta change this. And it's really great, because that's the kind of interaction you need with people sometimes, for them to say, oh yeah, you could really improve on this, but this part is great. And she's very artistic, and that's what I like about her. And she's very honest, and she sees things that my clients wouldn't, because that's not their specialty, which is okay too. Yeah, we try and grab coffee whenever we can. We try and grab lunch, grab dinner. Sometimes we go to the lakeshore, and we take pictures, or we just walk and talk about how much we hate the people we're dating, or how much we want to be dating the people that we aren't dating, and just things like that. She's one of my best friends, and it's nice to share things with her that you wouldn't share with anyone else. Some great things I've done with Gia. One night we were feeling rambunctious, and we had these masks. We had a zebra mask and a wolf mask, and so she took the wolf mask and I took the zebra mask, and we ran around Boys Town with our masks on. I don't know, people were looking at us like we're crazy, but I thought we were pretty badass in doing it. We just do things like that sometimes, and I think it's good to release some of that like creative and rambunctious energy that a lot of people have and don't do anything about. But yeah, we go to Pitchfork together every year. We love our music festivals. We go to Lollapalooza every year together. We went to Columbia's art festival downtown. Whenever we have a movie that we want to go see, we go do that. And then sometimes she does photo shoots. She's one of like the most beautiful girls I've ever seen. So she does photo shoots, and sometimes I join in on those and watch her do that. And she's a very gifted photographer. So sometimes I'm her model, and sometimes she's my model. And we do some crazy things. We like glue feathers on each other, and there's some really great photos online about that. And yeah, I mean, it's just a streamline of creative ideas, and it's hard to find with someone. And if I was into her, I'd probably marry her, but I don't think we're each other's type, which is too bad, But maybe we'll have a kid together someday. Could happen. Be a very gifted child.